Fabulous. Had a really great day yesterday. Drove my daughter and the wife over to Calvillo to one of her friends got married from university. Yay. Whatever. No, I'm kidding. Yay. At least they're still getting married by the church these days. Bravo. It's different. Trust me, if you've ever done it, it's different. And so I had already been fasting for 24 hours when we left. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes to get over there. And then we got over there, and it's, of course, at the top of a hill, actually a pretty large hill. So we dropped her off, and we decided to walk kind of, go into the downtown area. So you walk down this 9-degree slope. All right, I could give you the percentage if you wanted it, but I don't have my calculator with me. For roofers, they would know what I mean by slope percentage or grade. So the idea there, well, I guess 9 into 45 is 5, so it's a 5% grade. Yeah, I'll double check that, but yeah, it's pretty steep. So we walked down into town, walking around, blah, 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 and then we wanted to go back up to get her after Mass and then go eat something. So there's this other street that goes up, like they call it the Bleachers, but it's actually 155 steps. And it goes all the way from the ground floor of Calvillo up to the Cathedral of Guadalupe. So it's 155 steps, and since I had been doing HIIT for like the last month using precisely stairs, I'm like, yeah, 155, and I'm getting to the top. I'm not even out of breath, obviously, because I didn't hit it. I just walked it. And heart rate, I'm like, nothing. I'm not out of breath. Completely not out of breath. So we get rocks, and we walk back down again. So we're just walking all over the place. That's what I love about Mexico. You can walk everywhere. And they decide to eat pozole. Pozole is absolutely delicious. It's this floured corn, all right, in English, hominy. And you add that into a pork broth, which is pretty much pork and garlic. That's the essence of the broth itself. Pig's feet, the head, the ears, the brain, whatever. I always want the eyeball. Little bitter. Well, it was when I was unfat adapted. Today I'd probably like, whoa, give me some salt with that and an egg. Yum. So the eyeball's really delicious. So we went in there, and you're like, well, I'm ketovore. What can I eat? Well, they had cracklins, right? And fried in lard. You can tell by the smell. If they don't smell lardy, that means they were fried in some poisonous oil. So you don't want those. But these were good. And then I had what they call cueros. This is also pigskin, but it's pickled. And then I asked for a full pig's foot quartered and a little bit of broth. So I ate that, all right? So it's all meat, all fat. And the broth, I don't know what they added to it, but when I got home, I got really thirsty. So they either added MSG or it was some of the carbohydrates that may have leached out of the corn. Okay, fine, no big deal. And I always know when I eat carbs or some kind of poison because my body, obviously I drink an awful lot of water, more than I normally would. But it'll all literally wash out today, not a problem, because we're having our Thanksgiving today. So I'm going to eat turkey. I'm making green beans, bacon, onion side. I'm making cauliflower and cheese side, and my wife's making some poison for them. Some carbohydrate thing, I guess, mashed potatoes and I think a flan. But for me, and I bought chicharrón. So if I need some extra, dipping, I'm just going to eat till I'm full. It's great. There's no guilt. You just eat. Even if you're a little full and you're past full, if you need, if you're social and you need to eat a little more chicharrón with cheese sauce, you eat it, and you're like to yourself going, and I'm not going to gain a gram. Whoa! All right. So back on our story in Calvillo. So we ate there, and I think it ran like $15 for all three of us. Yeah, cheap. Trust me. And this is like a pueblo mágico, or puebla mágica. I forget which gender it is, but you look it up. And then we got back home. I was still hungry, so I made a 2-egg omelet with a big old chunk of hamburger, my cheese, and with onions, so it's technically an Oklahoma burger. And then I had 3 whole chicken wings, or 6 wings, 3 drumettes, 3 flats, 3 tips, mixed with Parmesan cheese and my butter-mounted Frank's hot sauce. So, and then I was kind of full after that. And it was a little late. I mean, I finished eating maybe 8 to 9-ish and went to bed about 11. So for me, and I found out back on the other thing, if I don't drink apple cider vinegar in the evening, I don't tend to wake up and stay awake. So apparently it was the apple cider vinegar. All right, so I'll drink my vinegar. I'll have some right after my coffee. I'll make I have a liter of mineral water, bubblies, right? Into that, obviously no carbs. It just has salts and minerals in it. A lime, my Himalayan salt, and my apple cider vinegar. A whole liter of that. Oh my God, it is quenching, delicious. For fat-adapted people, it's quite sweet. The lime and the apple cider vinegar actually taste sweet. Only if you're fat-adapted would you be able to recognize that. If you tasted this as a carbaholic, you would seriously go, oh, what the hell? So what a great lifestyle. I wish. Honestly, I wish all of these government people that take all this money from Big Farm and would actually tell the truth and tell people, you know what, your diet, you're going to have to live on hamburgers and eggs for the rest of your life. Life sucks. Oh, and cheese. Oh, and you can eat all the meat you want. Oh, and you can eat fish, and you can eat broccoli, cauliflower, and lettuce. You can have salads. Oh, but the only thing I'm not going to let you do is eat sugar. You can't eat bread anymore. And obviously, seed oils are out. You're going to eat healthy fats, butter, olive oil, and lard. And you have to do that for the rest of your life. And the chances are you will live much longer than you would have otherwise. Yeah, who doesn't want to do that? So anyway, guys, that's kind of what's going to go on, and we will talk to you later. Have a great one. Bye.